The kid gives you kind of a blank stare. Then he's like, "He stole something of yours, didn't he?"
Among other people's, yes.
The uh, the kid puts his burnt rice bowl down. You notice the kid across from him actually has his hair on fire. Doesn't seem to notice.
Vadim points over to him and says, "You might want to pat that out."
He's like, "What? What?" And then he's like, "Oh shit!" Starts patting out his hair, running around.
There you go.
So the kid, well, not really a kid, but the young man leads you into the kitchen, and he's like, "Brandon, where are you?" The kid, like, you see a little kid who appears to be sort of a younger version of this guy, only with blue hair and blue, like, I'm gonna go with your previous roll of perception. He has blue scales running around his skin. Then the kid notices you and he goes pale, and you could swear that the scales go white.
Pretty appropriate.
And he's like, "Yes? Did I hear, like, did you steal something from this man? And don't lie to me. Your scales turn black when you lie." And he's like, "Damn it. Yes, I stole something from him. Go get it and return it to him."
And there was a little girl says,
Did you
"You took her doll."
did you steal Sally's doll again? Bring the doll here. Bring the whatever you stole from him. We'll talk punishment afterwards. I am seriously sorry about my brother.
No, it's fine. I'd almost be impressed that he managed to get something from me if I hadn't been inebriated at the time. Had I not been, like I said, it would have been moderately impressive.
What did he steal from you?
Vadim just stares at him with his red eyes.
I have scales. Okay.
Yes, but I don't normally show these.
Oh, you have goggles then.
Yeah.
Well, if you were awake when he stole those, that would be impressive.
I was half conscious.
Hmm. The young dragonborn comes out, hands you back your goggles.
Vadim puts them back over his eyes.
And then hands you the doll. Vadim, roll me a will save. You're good. The doll looks like Gannon.
I hmm. I'm not even going to ask. He just tucks it into his cloak. And he looks at the younger brother. He says, even if I was only half conscious at the time, I can almost respect being able to lift something off of me without me noticing. You ever want to put it to good use in the future, I might be able to show you a thing or two. But you don't use it against the people that you train with.
He nods. He looks very sorry.
Vadim looks at the older brother and says, "Thank you for your time. I'll be leaving now."
Of course, of course.
I didn't get your name, by the way.
Oh. Let's see here. What's a good dragonborn name? Like something that sounds mystical. Something that's not Brandon.
Raggy.
Puff.
You act like names aren't the thing that gives me pause for like an hour and a half when I'm trying to create a character.
Ryujin.
Nah.
It means
Well,
Ryujin roughly translates to dragon god in Japanese.
oh god, hey, he doesn't need that big of an ego.
Puff.
Yeah, I got the joke, Doug. Damn it. The name's Kaish.
Nice to meet you, Kaish. I'm Vadim.
Nice to meet you. Perhaps we'll run into each other again someday.
Maybe. If I ever get out of the hell that I've spent in the past few... Never mind. Vadim turns and walks out.
Gannon, you notice Vadim coming out. He doesn't have blood on him. Any more than usual.
That's a positive.
You notice him carrying a Gannon doll.
That's unusual.
And he has his goggles back.
Okay.
Damn it, you're supposed to...
Where did you get the doll?
Apparently, it belongs to this little girl that I ran into, and it was stolen by the same kid that decided to lift my goggles.
Why the hell does it look like me?
Don't ask the little girl. I don't know.
I think I might have to.
I just had to grab it so I could get the information to get my goggles back.
Uh-huh.
And Vadim drops back onto his cloud and floats back across the bridge.
Gannon, you're pretty sure you could jump it.
Uh-huh.
Boom!
I mean, Vadim's pretty sure he could too, but...
But then you realize you forgot to learn how to land.
What?
You forgot to learn how to land. But nah, you walk back. Vadim floats back. It's all good. And he hands the doll to the little girl, who's just smiling, and she's like, "Thank you, mister. Aw. I missed you. Why do you keep running away from me?" As she just pets the little thing's head.
Little girl.
She looks at you. Like, she looks at you, wide-eyed. Looks at her doll, looks at you, looks at the doll, looks at you, looks at the doll, looks at you, looks at the doll, looks at you. Then she drops the doll and jumps up on you, giving you a full face hug.
Get off me.
What? Why didn't you say you could grow so big?
I am not your doll.
Oh, look, Gannon made a friend. Vadim just leans back on his cloud. This is fucking adorable.
Shut up or I'll punch you.
Guarantee I'll be 30 feet away before you can draw your fist back.
All right, you're able to pry the little girl off your face, and then set her down, and she's just continuously looking up at you in awe that you're just so big compared to her.
Phrasing.
God damn it.
Really?
Yes, really, that had to come out. Yeah. Bad crap. Bad.
I'm going to pick up the doll and say, where did you get this, and why does it look like me?
It was under my bed.
How long have you had it?
She starts counting on her fingers. 3 years. I found it under the floorboards of my bed when we were cleaning one day. There were other things down there, too.
Like what?
She starts listing off things that gets Gannon to very worried status. Towels, toothbrush, toenail clippings,
Yeah.
nail clippings, hair. Gannon has hair, right?
Yes.
Hair. That tissue you used one time. Yeah, she starts listing off things that gets Gannon to be a little bit worried. Zechariah walks up during this list. Zechariah knows, oh, so, like, pretty much Zechariah knows that someone in the group has a stalker fangirl.
Interesting.
But you don't know who, so do you ask? Long, awkward silence. Long, drawn out, awkward silence. Did he?
What? Sorry, I didn't think you were talking to me.
Yes.
So, repeat the question?
No, do you ask someone? Do you ask someone the important question?
Oh. So, who exactly is the one with the stalker around here?
I imagine Vadim slowly points to Gannon.
Really now?
You know, just to be a dick.
No, he doesn't even point. He just looks at him.
Vadim summons a
Gannon, huh?
Vadim summons a giant neon light with an arrow that states, "Right here, asshole."
Huh. Okay. Well, yeah, you've definitely got a stalker on you.
Shut up.
Pretty good one, probably. Based on how much they're getting.
Shut up.
Okay. I was willing to help you, but if you're going to be mean about it.
Can you show me where you found these items?
Give me a second, please. Okay, I passed my will save. If I failed, then the little girl would be like, "Mister, you don't ask a woman or to go to her bedroom this late at night." Nah, she's like, but no, she's just like, "Okay, come on, follow me."
Pick up the doll and follow.
Well, she's already picked it up and is running. The legs
Oh.
quite literally drag along the ground. Hey, at least the doll's not made from human skin.
Yeah, that's always a plus.
That would be an odd... That'd be weird. Even by Sandpoint status. But no, so the little girl leads you down, here and there, blah, blah, up to the second story where the dormitories are. Leads you into the room where she sleeps with her friends, it looks like, because there are multiple beds here.
Mm-hmm.
And then she moves her bed and goes, "Right under here, mister."
Okay. Lift up the floorboards and see what I see.
There's currently nothing here. Well, I don't know. Zechariah, Vadim, and Gannon roll me perception.
Alright. Let me check my perception score.
Gannon is intent on finding everything.
I see all the things.
I'm a little distracted right now.
I don't know why. The nearest female is 5 years old.
Yeah.
Well, she reminds
It
you of your...
reminds me of my daughter.
Yeah, I was going to say, she reminds you of your little girl, who is currently asleep at the Rusty Dragon.
Yeah, permanently until we can figure this out.
Yeah. So, Gannon, Vadim. Well, I don't know about Vadim. But Gannon, you're looking down the floorboards and everything. Like, you're looking underneath the floorboards. You're looking here and there. And then you both kind of decide to look underneath the floorboards, if you catch my meaning.
I said lift up the floorboards, see what I see.
No, I mean the underside of the floorboards.
Oh.
So you didn't catch my meaning. Okay. And, yeah. Knowledge Arcana?
Okay.
Do any of you point it out to Zechariah, who seems to just be... Who seems to be holding back on lifting up the little girl and being and having a daddy moment. Now you guys are getting the good rolls.
Yep.
Does anyone want to point it out to me?
I'm betting we see one of those ever-spiraling circles.
Placing all bets. Placing all bets. Placing all bets right now. What do you see? What do you see underneath the floorboards?
I'm not betting against that.
You roll your Knowledge Arcana, and it's not an ever-spiraling circle, so you both lose the damn bet. Vadim, you owe me all your gold.
I said I wasn't betting against it. I never said I was betting for it.
But, nah. Zachariah, you're currently having your little I'm a daddy moment.
Yeah,
I'm a Faja.
it happens.
Yeah. Tell me about it. Gannon and Vadim, you're looking at this, and Vadim, you have to turn your head very slowly towards Gannon. And you have to look at him and just simply ask, who the fuck is making an eternal love circle for you?
You know, these are questions I probably don't want the answer to.
Yeah, after that, you're just kind of like, nope, no, never mind, I didn't ask,
You know,
don't care.
yeah, on second thought, no.
You think I know?
Shh.
There's only one thing that really worries you about this entire thing. It's drawn in blood. It looks to be rather old. And there's a message scrawl, like, it looks like someone clawed it into the actual wood.
Okay.
You're reading it, and it's like, Gannon and me forever, 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 Gannon and me forever. All around the circle.
Somebody has it bad for him.
Well, have you seen Gannon? Gannon's a rather sexy hunk.
With charisma 10.
Hey,
No.
it's not about the charisma. It's about being a power bottom.
It's always about the charisma.
Now the question would be, whose bunk was this before it was hers?
Hell, I can't freaking remember.
Perhaps you should ask someone.
I know. It's recorded in the scrolls.
Sorry, that didn't sound condescending enough.
No, it was too fast.
Condescending slow clap.
So, yeah. You go find the master?
Yep.
Do you replace the floorboards before you go? Or do you take the floorboards with you?
Walking out of here with a bunch of floorboards.
Well, technically, with something like that, it would probably be small enough to just be on one or two.
No.
Oh.
It's on all of them.
Well, never mind.
It is quite literally looks like it was a magical circle.
Well, it looks like we'll just have to leave the floorboards and come back.
Mm-hmm.
I'll see whether or not I can do anything to it then, if somebody will point it out to me. I don't know. Try to break it?
We don't want you to do anything to it for now.
Alright.
No, like Vadim pretty much like he uses his magical eyes on them. The circle's inert. It doesn't have any arcane or divine magic in it at all. It's quite literally just a circle that someone drew.
What about detect magic on the doll?
Yeah, there is a magic in the doll.
Well, let me go ahead and spellcraft that shit.
The magic is inside the doll.
Only a 19.
It looks as if you could put something into this doll, and it will become a living construct. The only question is, does Gannon want a doll-sized him?
Not really.
Vadim will privately relay that information to Gannon.
Yeah, the doll has a little, like a little area that a golem heart would fit into it.
No.
You're just like, as awesome as the extra firepower would seem, actually, Gannon, roll me a D1. Roll me a perception check. Vadim, roll me a perception check. Now that you're actually giving the doll the 1,000-yard stare, there, Vadim, you're noticing something. Like you didn't really think about it, but now you do.
Go on.
This doll looks like Gannon.
Right.
How would it look exactly like Gannon is today if it was made way back when he was not the Gannon that he was today, including demonic tattoos upon his fapping arm?
As well as the mark upon my neck.
Yep. And there's also a little part on its chest that you could put a golem heart right where a medallion looks like it would go.
Say, Gannon. She said she found this 3 years ago, right?
Yeah.
I want you to do me a favor.
What?
And take a very close look at it.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Was that what you looked like 3 years ago?
No.
Or before 3 years ago?
No.
Then why does it look like that?
Does Vadim want to try an experiment?
Oh, for science, always.
You'll have to ask Vadim's permission. Yes, Vadim, you have to ask Vadim's permission first. Get out your twin card.
Yes, right? Time for me to have some intelligent conversation. No, do you mind if I try something?
What are you going to try?
I'm honestly not sure.
Hey, you could try cutting his face. Hey, it's not like you have a modeling career, Mr. 10 Charisma.
Shut up.
You know, like,
Sure.
give him a cut and look at the doll.
Yeah. Let me see your hand.
Zechariah, you notice that, does Gannon actually give Vadim his hand?
I put my hand forward.
You
Okay.
notice Vadim take out a knife and it looks like he's going to cut Gannon's hand. Mr. Zechariah.
Why are you going to do that?
Shut up. Now, this is nothing personal, but it's probably going to hurt.
Everyone in the room roll a perception check. Why do I even ask Vadim this?
21.
Nice roll.
Cool. Yeah.
You guys all notice this. A single drop of blood drips from the doll's hand.
Oh, shit.
So, yeah, about that. I'd like to try something else, if I may.
Don't tell me you're going to cut me again.
Not you. Well, not you.
Not you.
Maybe. I don't. Vadim takes the doll and I'm assuming he'd have. Well, he could use one of his lockpicks.
Yeah.
And pokes it into one of the hands of the doll.
Vadim, you feel a sharp pain in your hand.
Ah, what?
Oh.
What?
You said you poked its hand, right?
Yeah.
Oh, did I say Vadim again?
Yes.
Vadim, you don't feel pain in your hand. Well, you do feel pain in your
Okay.
you do feel pain in your hand, but that's only because you accidentally poked yourself with the lockpick, the back of it.
I was like, wait, what?
You got scared there for a second. You're like you just like poked its hand and you're like you felt pain. You're like
I was just utterly confused.
get it. You feel pain in your hand.
Yeah.
Well, shit.
Now
That's never
is
good.
interesting.
Does anyone want to pull down the doll's
Can I roll
pants?
Knowledge Arcana to see whether I know what this is?
Sure. Does anyone want to pull down the doll's pants?
Do it and I will punch you in the fucking soul.
By all means, go ahead, Zechariah.
19. Does that tell me what this is?
Do you have detect magic?
Yes, I do.
Okay, good. Now also roll me a spellcraft, please.
Alright. Well, let me check what my spellcraft is. Because I never remember this off the top of my head.
It takes a little bit.
Alright.
Could I roll another one with the new information that I've got?
Yeah, you can roll spellcraft spellcraft first, then knowledge arcana.
Okay, that's the spellcraft.
16. It's not that good.
And the knowledge arcana. 26.
Okay, so the arcane guys actually know this. Congratulations.
I don't know much about mind affecting spells.
It's not.
More of a blaster caster.
This isn't mind affecting.
I'm talking about the torpor thing earlier.
Oh, yeah. The doll is soul-bound to Gannon.
Oh, shit.
How would it...
This has just gotten a lot weirder to Vadim.
Well, Vadim's an investigator. He's got a mystery now.
Indeed.
We need to go back and speak some more to the master.
I think so.
There are definitely some questions that have been raised.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to keep the doll with you?
Vadim will look at the little girl and say, "We're going to need to borrow this for a short time."
She looks sad, but then she nods and hands you the doll. Then she runs up and hugs Gannon's leg.
Yeah.
We'll get it back to you.
Looks like someone has an admirer there, Gannon.
Shut up.
Well,
You really sound like a broken record there.
Well, he
Okay, that's it.
you get fapping armed in the face.
Once I disentangle Sally from my leg, I'm going to backfist Zechariah straight in the nose.
Ooh.
I'm already halfway down the hallway.
Zachariah states that, and he runs.
19 decks.
What's Zachariah's dexterity? Oh, dexterity doesn't dictate speed, fucker.
Yeah.
Is
Well-
it dark in here?
Yes.
No, but I do have 40 speed thanks to monk levels.
True.
Vadim vanishes, appears out of the shadows in front of Zechariah, and trips him.
Freaking... Why, Vadim?
As Zachariah falls, it's slow motion. He's like, "Hi, Vadim," and Vadim's like, "Because I am evil."
That wasn't Dream Scar. It's because you're being an annoying little prat.
And because he thinks this will be funny.
It was.
Well, technically, he
Someday you'll get used to that.
And again, CD, we don't hate you. Don't think that, please.
Now I've got no emotions left.
That's sad.
Except for fear.
Nah,
Yeah.
quite truthfully, this is the new guy hazing that they're doing right now. If I was gonna do it, suddenly all four of you find yourself in a hallway filled with doors.
Well, I'm just gonna get cataclysmically stoned and go to sleep for the next week.
Sorry, you are sober.
Go fuck yourself. I will smoke until I'm stoned. I don't care if I have to hotbox this entire hallway.
No. So Zachariah, you stumble, and then you're caught.
Who am I being caught by?
The master. She seems to be holding you like a baby.
Oh,
To which,
well, thank you, ma'am.
compared to her size, she's how tall, Zachariah?
6'3".
Okay, I was hoping you were gonna say 5'4" or something. You know, be the short guy that seems to be the ladies' man.
No. He's 6'3". I actually decided that before this happened. I decided that I didn't realize I was going to be a ladies' man.
But
And
no.
so I just chose a good height for a vigilante. Except I never changed it from my vigilante height.
But nah, so you're caught by her and she's holding you like a baby. Height-wise, you dwarf her. Muscle mass wise, she dwarfs you. She is a small little Amazon woman. And please roll
Hello,
me.
ma'am.
Please roll me a will save.
Me?
Yes.
Oh boy. Here we go. What's my will?
Jesus
I don't put
Christ.
any points into wisdom ever. So I've only got the base.
So that's what hot
Oh.
box. Yeah, that works.
I guess.
Douglas away in the background. Well, that works. You're
Yeah.
able to resist the sheer bombacity that is this woman's hips. Her
Still rather nice hips.
her hip to thigh ratio definitely tells you that she is a kicker. Luckily, Vadim is just a greedy bastard. And he's already seeing someone.
Yeah.
And Gannon's seeing someone, so I can't... God damn it, the only person I can have fun with these women is you.
Yeah.
I need to kill off their girlfriends just so that way I can have some fun. I'm kidding. I spent too much time on their characters. No. So, Gannon, you come down, you see the master holding Zachariah like a babby, and you see Vadim currently giggling, chuckling, hyena laughing himself to death.
Still leaned against the wall with a foot stuck out.
She kind of looks at both of you, looks at the guy she caught, looks at both of you, looks at the guy she caught. Then she just asks you a very important question. Can I keep him?
Sorry, ma'am. I've apparently got a daughter, and I believe I'm way, way older than you.
No, you're
Which
not.
hasn't stopped me yet.
You know, you are more than welcome.
So, yeah, I guess. If my daughter can be brought up here, you can go ahead and keep me. Yeah.
It'll keep him
I
out of our
wait.
hair. So, in all honesty, you'd be doing us a favor.
Well, I only want him for a night.
Shit.
Ah, you wound me,
Yeah,
man.
we'll accept a night in trade.
You give us some peace and quiet, you could have him for the night.
As long as it's at least a level 6 knight, that's fine.
Ha 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 ha.
First, though, there's a situation we need to discuss with you.
Do you guys need the records room?
Yes.
She looks at Gannon. They still haven't fixed the walls in this place. Then she's like, all right. You guys get access to the records room, which has your book in it, by the way. And I get to keep this one for a night. Come on, baby. Well, not baby. She's like, come on, honey. You're not moving for the next.
Yeah.
You're not moving for the next 12 hours.
Oh, hello, mama.
Which she
Don't break him too bad. He barely survived the journey up here.
Yeah, I haven't heard somebody wheeze that bad from a flight of stairs in a long time.
You flew.
No, I floated. There's a difference.
Fucking
Gannon,
not much.
Gannon and Vadim, roll me intelligence checks.
Oh, yes.
Gannon's just like, yeah, sure, intelligence. Not bad.
I know I've rolled one tonight. I'm not going to use inspiration on it. Nah. Vadim's mind is already thinking about looking through these records.
Gannon, you do some quick mathematics of her hip and thigh ratio compared to Zechariah. And the one thing that comes to your mind is death by snoo snoo.
You're in for a long night, kid.
Kid? Whatever. I don't care.
So yeah, Zachariah, you're going to be busy for a while.
Yeah, that's fine.
You guys find Raggy in the records room.
He's reading the books backwards and upside down.
I was gonna. What are you doing here? You can't read.
What better place to learn?
I actually can't fault that logic.
Vadim, roll a will save. Man, I'm having you guys roll will saves left and right in this session.
Yeah.
Vadim, you're just barely able to keep your sanity over the thought of Raggy and logic.
The ones in the corner, I've joined. I've
Maybe.
finished. And I've joined all the dots for you as well.